Welcome back, everyone, to No Man's Land. I didn't hear you.
No, all good. I said it quietly. No worries.
Yeah, it was fine. But welcome back to No Man's Land. We are back once again for some more group stage matches ahead of us. This time we have the University of Windsor versus Durham College. I think these are both real up-and-coming Durham's actually been around for a while now, so I can't really say that anymore. But Durham, really great program. Windsor still trying to really kind of find their feet in the overall esports space, and they're doing a really good job at it. Durham, I think, have a skilled roster. They've had skilled rosters in the past. They used to be in CRL. Now they're really kind of on that revenge tour that they're looking to really kind of find their way back into it. But they have to start here at No Man's Land to prove that they're better than the rest of the Canadian and American competition.
Yeah, I feel like from the CRL, even like 2 years ago, we've seen like a lot of teams entering either rebuilding phases or kind of retooling. And I mean, that's the nature of collegiate. People graduate, people decide school is not for me anymore. You get a bunch of players, they're going to go in and out. You're maybe going to swap schools. Both of these teams, like you said, University of Windsor did actually play a match earlier.
Yep.
They scored a lot of goals.
They scored goals of all time. And we will see if they can do it again here, this time against Durham College. Zeno nearly putting one on early against Durham. But we are underway with game one in, once again, best of threes for group stage.
Yeah, going to be early on here. Windsor on the back foot here. That ball dangerously kicking around the crease there. Zeno now going to try to play this one up that mid wall. Fluffy going to be there waiting for the wings. A save made by Lobster to kick things off here. Now Wildfire seeing if he can strike a match here. Trying to find this first goal. He's going to swerve by Scout in the air though. Not going to be able to connect for the shot though. Fluffy going to be there for the follow. The pass taken away by Scout. Wildfire still trying to dig this ball into this Windsor corner. Right now, Windsor trying to find any way they can to alleviate this early pressure. Luckily, that ball sails wide.
Yeah, still dangerous, though. The double commit. Zeno torpedoing by, trying to find it, but that is a great 50 from Scout. Sends it all the way across the field. Abs having to rotate back. Zeno is going to take care of it. Will be taken out for his efforts, though, so Abs is going to have to rush in. Fluffy being dangerous in that defensive line, forcing Windsor to scramble, but this long clear makes that all for naught, as Zeno will be able to give Windsor the lead.
Yeah, that is the double-edged sword part of attacking, is that defense could potentially be opened up just for a moment, and all it takes is Rocket League is quite literally 0.5 seconds difference between having that goal go through and keeping that 0-0 deadlock. Lancer Gaming already going to get that first goal. They struggled a little bit in that first series they played. Good to see them get on the board nice and early here.
Yeah, finally off their own accord.
Yes. Just
now,
going to say.
They are back into it, and this is a long clear, which will force Durham all the way back. 1-0 lead for Windsor at the moment. Zeno, good 50. Double commit on the defensive rotation, however, from Durham. Still, Windsor prepped, ready to go. Zeno can get the read on this. It might be a pass, but it will be knocked away by Wildfire.
Yeah, just not enough mustard on that one. Now Apps taking this one to the midline. A pass across. Shot going to go down the middle. Fluffy, though, going to easily corral that one. Tries to take it up the wall. Maybe a little bit of an overheat there, but either way, he's got a teammate right behind him waiting to pick that one up. Scout going to send that one cross field over to Zeno. Try to see what they can set up here. Gets that one deep into that right side corner. Gets bumped off the spot, though. That's going to be Durham trying to get the clear back, trying to get some offensive pressure, because right now, besides one or two chances, they haven't had a whole lot go their way.
Yeah, these long clears, though, that I'm seeing from Windsor, while they might look a little dangerous, I almost want to see them take a bit more possession into their hands and really kind of play with the ball rather than just kind of punting it downfield. One of the marks of a really, really good team is how well you can take advantage of your possession. You don't want to lose possession immediately. You can go for clears, but you have to be able to play off them. So at the moment, that's what we want to see from Windsor, but Zeno nearly finding that one through as Durham barely lets that out.
Yeah, and then it's playing the possession game and trying to give different looks while you have possession, because you said the Saints last game as well. They kind of had that same strategy, that same pattern of kind of cycling the ball, trying to get that same set design play. You got to be able to mix it up there. Fluffy, he's going to send that one way back to his own end. Wildfire is going to be there to pick that one up. Going to actually get it to two defenders. Apps, though, going to challenge up there. They're going to find a demo, trying to find some space here, but Fluffy doing a great job trying to dig that ball out of the corner. Scout going to leave that one for Lobster inadvertently. Now the second touch off the crossbar, the follow, the save. A little back and forth there. Windsor going to come away with the save, though.
Yeah, barely with the save, and it was a risky one at that. So Fluffy looks to get a pass off Lobster. Go back to Wildfire. Oh, not the best touch though, but UW, they are very much overcommitted on that, so if Lobster can get a touch, he won't, but still, Scout. I'm not sure what Zeno is doing. I think he tried to pre-jump for this, so Lobster is going to send a pass all the way back. A little hesitant, I think, but Wildfire going to take control. Good defense from UW.
Big bump.
Being able to get the bump, and this will result in a goal that might have got them that insurance that they were looking for Windsor.
I'm not sure if I saw the right stat. Zeno either has 7 shots or 7 saves. There is some stat that is already at the 7 mark, and with 1:18 left to play, Durham, you got to start finding ways to get this ball out of your end. Start firing off these shots back the other way. Yeah, 7 shots looked like it was already on net there. So Windsor right now, a fantastic start to game 1. Wildfire and the boys from Durham trying to get something going here. You got to try to find one soon, though. Windsor, all it took was 1 or 2 nice little set plays. They find the back of the net. Zeno now trying to take it himself. The pinch, not going to be found though. That's going to be denied, and we're going to see Durham now. 55 seconds, you got to start to move.
Yeah, at this point, you can't let any more mistakes happen, and you want, well, listen.
Caster Curse.
Caster Curse is an amazing thing, okay? It's an amazing thing.
That was more than a curse.
That was a call-out, if anything. So Durham College, hard to do in 50 minutes. It's not easy to try and get back from a 3-goal deficit within 50 seconds, excuse me, not 50 minutes, because that would take basically the whole series.
Wow!
And it definitely won't
now it'll
matter
take 2
at this
series.
point. Yes, Scout going to be able to solidify this win, I think, with a 4-0 lead against Durham. With a very, very accurate shot in that corner.
Windsor learning what side of the pitch they're playing on too. Good to see character progression, character improvement.
We love character development here at No Man's Land.
Big character development guys over here on the desk. And Windsor, they are taking no prisoners. They are trying to send this one back toward that Durham goal again. And no, boys, we are not playing aggregate score. So any goals at this point, this is strictly for pride and for Windsor to try to have some fun. Because Durham right now, this game 1, even though you get to play on stage, might not be that fun. Oh, the pass was so good. The shot not able to be found. Windsor, not like they needed it, but 20 seconds left. Durham, maybe you can get one just to have something nice to look at on the scoreboard.
Yeah, at this point, like, you want to at least get something on it. I know, like, the Durham College boys, like, they are pretty tough and can continue to do well. So Lobster, maybe we'll see something. No, unfortunately not. Wildfire, only a little bit of boost left. Scout, gonna keep it away. Maybe try and give another one to UW, but no! Windsor will take the first game in this best of 3.
Yeah, making up for lost time. They did drop that early 2-0 series. So to see them come out, get, I believe it was 4 goals there by the end of game 1. They've got to be feeling much better about their standing. They got that first stage match to kind of warm up, get the feel for how things are going to kind of run throughout this bracket. Now they come out with a great offensive display. They capitalize on a couple small mistakes from Durham. That's all it takes in Rocket League. And in a best of 3, if you're Durham, you got potentially 5 minutes to decide your fate.
Absolutely, and so it looks like we might have a tech issue here as one of the Durham College players tries to maybe fix something with their sound or something of the like. And of course, Windsor just chilling by. Zeno on screen, but now it is back to Durham, and yeah, it looks like we will have a
bewilderment.
Tech pause. Yeah, everyone's kind of crowding around. But actually, if we can confirm whether or not this is tech pause, we can, kind of continue moving forward. I think at the moment, Windsor looks pretty good though. So at the moment, when it comes to Windsor, they have continuously progressed as a program.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't remember which one, because I don't have names to faces yet. So who's the UW player on the far right? Okay, so that's Scout. So actually got to meet him briefly when I was hosting a event in Toronto. He came all the way up to Toronto to go to Fan Expo. Got to meet him briefly. We got a picture. Really cool guy. Was happy to meet him. And overall, I'm more happy that more places that are close to my hometown are just starting to develop these esports programs, because I think it's really cool to see, especially since people from around my hometown have worked so hard to get esports really off the ground in an academic level.
Yeah, seeing a lot of people from St. Clair production and player-wise go on to huge, bigger and better things, and so much talent. And I mean, Ontario, yes, it's the highest population in Canada. It's usually that spearhead province for a lot of stuff, but esports in Ontario, definitely a leg up on the rest of the country right now. Just facilities, talent, as you talked about, people getting huge jobs. And Lancer right now getting the job done in game 1. I think we are going to throw it to a very, very quick break, hopefully a 1 or 2 minute break here. I think we'll be back in action unless I am seeing some thumbs up.
Yep,
So potentially a pump
up.
fake. We will find out in just a second or two, but I still hear some crowd noise. So assuming we're going to get in the game, I hear engines.
Cars.
Drivers, start your engines. Game 2 is live.
All right, so we are underway with game 2, and if Durham want a chance, they will have to take this game. Apps puts one off the back, looking for Scout, but that is some good responsiveness from Durham to cut that pass off immediately. Still, Windsor will be looking to kick things off with a nice goal for themselves. Wildfire will put it awkwardly a bit up top. Apps not going to have a second look, and Zeno tries for it, but nothing will come of it. Zeno maybe getting another chance, but nothing will come through.
Yeah, nothing to solidify just yet. Lobster going to be the one to make that save. Now Durham, try to get this counterattack going. Listen, you got to find a way to get 1 on the board. Not just because you have to win this game 2, but because the way game 1 went, you're going to need that one. Try to make sure you keep that confidence as sky high as possible. That was a decent little shot down the middle. Just not really that much air to it. Not enough speed to make anything solid happen, rather. Apps playing that one off the backside corner. Going to leave that one up for Scout. He's going to try to make something happen. Both drivers not going to be able to find the touch on that one. And you Windsor still just cycling this ball around.
You can see Lobster, he's trying to hunt for those demos, which I think it's good thinking considering how locked in Durham have been, even despite that scary attempt. Apps will take control, will be challenged in the corner, in the midfield. Fluffy, forced back. Zeno trying to get the demo as well, but getting a pass off. Lobster will get the clear. Durham still caught in their zone. No midfield control yet. Always beaten at that midfield line, but finally Wildfire, if you can get a good 50, might be able to set something up for Durham College. So you Windsor will be on the back foot.
At the very least, Durham is somewhat keeping the pressure. They're at least trying to cycle this ball, try to find the perfect shot. Because the thing is, yes, you want to set up the perfect shot. You want that golden chance, but a chance is better than no chance, and several chances infinitely better than no chances. You just got to fire that ball at the net at this point, see if anything can stick there. They're going to keep trying to cycle this one deep into the corner. It's going to be Scout, first one there to the ball. That is a fantastic job to clear that one away. Wildfire now going to try to return fire back the other way. A little bit of boost to play with here. Going to look for that second touch. The demo onto Apps too, but they can't convert on anything there. Apps, a lot of boost to play up this left wall. Going to alleviate that pressure once more for the side of Windsor.
Yeah, it's a good pre-field pass too, though. Zeno going to go off the back wall. Scout, that's not the best 50, so Apps is going to have to rotate back. Hopefully collect some boots, but no, Wildfire just barely steals it. If Lobster can get high enough, you can see some sustained pressure from Durham. Fluffy will put one on. Scout barely getting there in time, and somehow Wildfire almost sneaking that one through. Can they get it through? Wildfire, thanks to the bump, will be able to score. Durham finally on the board.
That's what you're looking for if you're Durham. You don't care how you got it. Maybe that second touch in front of the net as well. Yeah, actually Wildfire did get that back tire on it, so he's going to kick that one up into the corner. And Durham going to kick up this 1-0 lead. Not a moment too soon. You're potentially running out of time in this best of 3 to try to get that goal back. Try to get this game back. Very, very scary play in front of this Windsor net. Durham now looking significantly more confident.
Yeah, we can see just how much of an effect those early demos and early aggression has manifested itself for Durham. We've been able to have them, or see them have that midfield control for just long enough. And sure, it wasn't the prettiest goal, but it was just what they needed to get themselves on the board and hopefully get the ball rolling for them.
Yeah, Windsor, though, trying to go on this counterattack now, realizing time is now of the essence in their court now. They're going to send that backcourt pass, try to get Apps going up the back corner here. Beautiful challenge from Wildfire. Just the aggression from Durham right now. You can tell they maybe want to go find that second goal, realizing one goal not going to be that safe of a lead in Rocket League. Windsor, though, trying to keep this pressure on. That ball's kicked dangerously to the middle. Luckily, no conversion there. Scout, though, is going to take down Lobster. Now, the second touch, the pass, the follow, the goal. It's all so nice. Apps is going to lock things up at once. 1:25 left to play.
Big smiles, and overall you could argue Zeno maybe was looking for that double tap, but either way he got that movement to get it to Apps just in time. So $1.25 on the clock. University of Windsor finally on the board themselves. We have a proper game now between these two titans within the Canadian scene, looking to find a way to get into that win column somehow. University of Windsor already taken their first loss earlier today, but now that they're full of confidence, can they go 1-1 now?
Yeah, and Windsor, technically, not home field advantage, but it is home zip code advantage, I guess, if you want to go that far. Either way, though, Scout trying to see if he can cycle this ball out. Durham now going to be on the breakout here. They're going to try to find something. It's going to be Fluffy on that right wall. No boost to play with, though. That's going to be intercepted away. The commit from Lobster not going to be found. Zeno is going to pick up that full boost. Windsor's got some space to operate. The save is going to be made, but the second touch, the aggression is not going away just yet. Lobster plays that one off the backboard, trying to sink that one over to Zeno. Zeno's going to be the next one there. He's taken to the skies. He's trying to find the space. The double touch, the dunk, and the feed goes dark, but the goal is not found. He shut out the lights in the arena, but the goal does not come through. 20 seconds to play. All the drama you could ask for, and potentially overtime on the horizon.
Leaving us in anticipation. We didn't know if it was going through, but I just want to know, how did that go through? It
I don't
felt like
know.
It was an open net. Maybe it just wasn't quick enough. So the last few seconds of regulation will wind down in Durham's favor at the moment as they will take possession, but Windsor getting it back. Can Scout get there in time? It'll be put on the ground. And we have an overtime.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a CCA Sunday if I didn't have to cast 11 games of overtime, but either way, we are here yet again. Durham College trying to keep this run alive. Down 1-0 in this series. One goal will have a massive swing on this series. Zeno, first one out to challenge, trying to send this ball deep into that Durham zone. Now they're going to cycle this one through its Wildfire, trying to touch it up. Scout, though, going to be the first one there. Now Zeno, the net's wide open, and Zeno's going to take control. It only took 5 shots for him, but he's going to find that first goal. And Durham College, you played a great game, too. You just couldn't muster up enough to finish off the job.
But now we see Windsor back in the game in full force proper. No more own goals, just skill. The boys are back. They will go 1-1 in groups, and hopefully we'll get to see more of them in the upcoming group. Durham College, on the other hand, they're going to have to look more and more for that skill. They were close, but Windsor just warmed up at the perfect time.
Yeah, I think it just took Durham a little bit too long to get the tires going there. That game one, they just felt super slow. Couldn't really get out of the defensive zone. Couldn't really get out of their own way. Game two, they played so cleanly. But that's Rocket League in a nutshell. You dominate, right? They fairly dominated for about half the game. They had a lot of zone time, a lot of shots on net, and all it takes is about 2 minutes to unravel the entire length of that series. So they're going to fall there. Only their first match, so like you said, Windsor, that was a match you absolutely had to have. You could see the desperation. You could see the look on their faces change when they found those goals. So now they're going to move forward with that 1-1 record.
But as for us, we will be taking a short break while we wait for our next match. I need a refill of some Tims. We have plenty more group stage matches ahead of us. We're still going to figure out as far as who is going to be on stage next, but we will be back shortly, so don't go anywhere. This is a No Man's Land. We'll be back in just a bit.